Hi, I'm Ara from RT Robotics, and today I'll be showing you how to use the Sounds library in Scratch. So before we do any coding, we need to get one green flag clicked. So we go to Events, and drag and drop the one green flag clicked. So the first command is one play sound until done. But to play a sound, we need a sound. So let's go to record our sound. To do that, we need to go to the Sounds tab next to Code. And sometimes there's a sound, sometimes there isn't. So what we can do is we can go to choose a sound. We can either choose a sound from the hundreds that Scratch has, or we can re-record our sound. So I'll take this sound. So that will be our sound that we'll be working with. So let's hear what it sounds like. So while we're here, let's learn how to use this tab. So this is the faster button. This makes the sound shorter and a higher pitch. We have slower, which slows the sound down and makes it a lower pitch. We have louder. This makes the sound louder. And we have the softer button, which makes the sound softer. We have the mute button. This just mutes the sound. And to go back, we can just hit Control Z. We have fade in, which makes the start of the sound 0. And as time goes on, this the volume of the sound will increase. So as it's silent until you can hear it. We can also do fade out, which is the same thing but in reverse. So it starts at a high volume and reduces to 0. We can also reverse it. So this just reverses the sound wave, and we have robot. This makes it sound like a robot. Here we can't really hear it, but say I recorded my sound. So this is my sound. If we take it, this is my sound. We can turn it into something that sounds like a robot. So this is my sound. Let's also learn how to use the top few buttons. So copy just copies the sound wave. Paste just paste the sound wave. So as you can see here, I copied this part. So this part. I selected it by clicking left click and dragging it over the part I like to select. So as I was saying, I copy this part and I paste it here. Copy to new duplicates the sound or the selected sound. And then delete just deletes the part that you have selected. So you want to delete that part. I've now deleted it. Let's just delete these two. Say I don't like that sound, so I'm just going to use one from the sound library. So let's go to animals. And let's go to meow, since our sprite is a cat. Let's go back to our code and click this drop down section and click meow. Meow being the sound that we want to play. First, we learn about play sound until done. So this just plays a sound and stops when the sound is complete. We also have start sound. This just starts the sound and continues playing. Although in this code there isn't much of a difference, there actually isn't a difference, but if we add an event loop, a control loop, by going to control and forever, we can hear a difference. So if we use play meow until done, you can hear that it starts the sound and plays it until the end. Now if we replace this with start sound, it sounds something different because it's always starting the sound. The reason that we hear something and it's not just an infinitely short sound is that it takes time for the computer to go through each of the steps. And that time is the time of the sound that we hear. Let's go back to sound and put these two back. Stop all sounds just stops all the sounds that are being played. So let's say start sound meow. Say we wanted to play for 1 second. So we're gonna go to control and wait. After we add all, so the sound is less than a second long. So let's put 0.5 seconds. So you see, you hear that after 0.5 seconds, the sound cuts off. That's because it says stop all sounds. Next, we'll be doing how to change the qualities of the sound while it's playing. Not while it's playing, but after it's been played without us having to go to the sound tab. So we have change pitch effect by and 10. What this does is it changes the pitch of the sound. So let's code a before and after comparison. So the before is the play sound until done, yeah, the pitch effect, and then after that, play sound. You can hear that there's a difference in sound. If we change the pitch effect by 100, then you get a drastic change in sound. We can also pan it left and right. So what this does is that it changes from the direction that you hear it from. This is most prominent when using headphones or earphones, not much with speakers. So what it does is say that you hearing the sound equally from both ears. What panning left and right does is that it makes it so that you hear it more on one side than the other, which prompts you to imagine it in, say, a more right side or a more left side. So here, you won't hear it as much. We can also use a set pitch effect too. So what this does, it just sets the effect, it doesn't change it. So the difference between pitch and set pitch is that change is it changes it by. so it adds 10 to the pitch. However, set pitch places the pitch value at 100. Say that we put this here and change it by 100 again, then play it. The end result, or the end sound, should be 200 above. The pitch should be set to 200, as we have used set pitch here and change pitch here. So 100 plus 100, 200. Clear all sound effects resets the sound to what it originally was. So let's hear it. So we have the normal sound, slightly higher sound, a much higher sound, and then the normal sound once again, because Clear Sound Effects has reset our sound. Then we have the change volume by and the set volume to. This is the same as set pitch effect to or change of pitch effect by. However, this deals with volume rather than the pitch. So if we duplicate this, what we can do to make this more prominent is to use a repeating loop. So you go to Control and Forever, place this in the Forever loop, and click Go. As you can hear, the sound is repeatedly getting quieter. We can also see the volume here by clicking this little checkbox. So as you can see, it's doing 30, 20, 10, and now you can't hear it. So this thing is a variable and can be used to be done calculations with and other things. This is the same thing as what we use here. So it's variables. I'll elaborate on these in a future episode. Okay. Thank you for watching and bye.